the Longines FEI Nations Cup final is here in Barcelona is one of the highlights of our sport in the season.
It's a very nice class to win, and it's an honor if you can win it with your team.
I came to Barcelona in 1992, and I want to come back as many years as I can.
I hope Nations Cup will be, for a long time, an important part of our sport.
The Nations Cup final has always been a big dream of mine, so to be here this year is really exciting.
We always go for the highest level. The goal is always the gold and winning. My riders always want to come here. It's a lovely show, and my riders always want to perform very well for the country.
It was the highlight for the Dutch last year. It was an amazing victory, and we like to repeat it again this year. I remember I was last to go in already in the half final, and I had to go clear, and it happened. So I was very reliable on Dom last year, and he did an amazing job, and we were very proud for the Dutch.
Harrie Smolders and his Dutch compatriots returned to Spain to defend their 2017 title at the Real Club de Polo in Barcelona.
It all goes tomorrow when you have a good start. When you have a good start on the first day, then there is a chance that you can achieve also a very good result in the final on Sunday.
It wouldn't be an easy task for the Dutch, who joined a field comprising the best 15 nations from around the globe. One of their toughest rivals would be Belgium, who topped the European qualifying leg.
I think this year in the Nations Cup, Belgium did a great job. Actually, we won a few, and we were a few times very good place. So I think we had a very good year. It just would be nice if we could finish it here in Barcelona this week as well. We were very happy to ride together. The team spirit is very, very good. All 5 riders that are here are very good friends. So I think it's very nice if you can compete together. I think the team spirit is good, and for sure it's going to help as well.
Camaraderie had certainly been key in helping steer the US team to victory just a week before Barcelona at the FEI World Equestrian Games in Tryon. Part of the winning side was Kraut, who joined her teammate and student Jessica Springsteen in Spain.
I think being on a team and riding for your country is just the best. You know, I think the feeling when you all come together and it all works out is just so special. So I think for the United States to come abroad also, you know, we're always a little bit out of place, and it's nice to come here and be all together.
I remember my first summer coming over here, you helped me get on the Young Rider Tour.
That's right, yeah.
And I had so much fun doing it, and that was the first time I was like, wow, oh my gosh, like I would love to be on Senior Nations Cup teams, and it's always been such a dream of mine.
Barcelona would be Jessica's first FEI Nations Cup final. But Laura, who's competed in the event several times before, knew what to expect from the course designer Santiago Varela.
I've never come to Barcelona and thought, gee, this isn't big. It's going to be scopy, and he'll give us every single test. Over 2 rounds, we'll see pretty much everything. I think I'm never overconfident because I know he's just really a good course builder.
We're here for the Longines FEI Jumping Nations Cup final here in the Real Club de Polo. 15 nations here to battle out for the honours in the most important jumping team competition.
The top 8 teams would make the cut for the final on Sunday, and for the remaining 7, the battle would be for the Challenge Cup. The night threw up some surprises as the 2016 champions Germany saw their hopes of making the top 8 fall away. The USA also narrowly missed out as France and Switzerland clinched the last 2 spots in the Sunday final. It was a setback for the Americans, but their attention now turned toward the Challenge Cup trophy.
We were obviously disappointed to not make the final. That's what you come here for. But to be honest, we've had some experience with the Challenge Cup, and we've actually been in the jump-off both times that we won it. We've been joking that maybe if we win it a 3rd time, we can retire that trophy and we'll be done with it.
It would be an even tougher challenge for the US, as a late withdrawal for Jessica Springsteen meant they'd compete with just 3 riders and all scores would count.
We're here at the edge of the arena of the Real Club de Polo for day 2 of the Longines FEI Jumping Nations Cup final. Tonight, it's all about the Challenge Cup.
Spain wowed their home crowd early on, but soon their fortunes changed. After a slow start, the US came back fighting, but it was not enough to take the win.
Just the Oxer will clinch the Challenge Cup. He the last. Germany take the title when Marcus Enning is asked to produce the goods. Wow, does he do it. The victorious team from Germany who've taken the Challenge Cup here on day 2.
With the Challenge Cup decided, the focus was now on the Nations Cup final, where the best 8 teams from the opening night would begin on a 0 score. After tying for the top spot in the first round, Austria's anchorman felt they had nothing to lose.
Yeah, that's a big surprise. I think it's also for Austria a kind of historical moment. So I think we go there taking it very easy, because even the 8th place is better than we expected. We feel good and we feel free, and we will fight and hope to get the best out of it.
This is the final day of the 2018 Longines FEI Jumping Nations Cup.
A night of mixed fortunes meant that many teams saw themselves out of the running. A fault-free round by Nicola Philippaerts put Belgium back in contention, but it was Italy who were out in front going into the last rider. A clear round would see them crowned champions on 8 faults, 1 down, and it would go to a jump-off with Belgium.
Just now this last difficult line.
1 to go. Oh, it's gone! It's gone! And the last is gone! 8 is gone! Belgium have taken the title. Frustration for Italy. 2 down, 8 faults in that last line.
Italy's bad luck meant they fell to 4th place, and it was Belgium who became the 2018 Longines FEI Jumping Nations Cup champions.
There were many faults all over the place, so I knew maybe with a clear round that we still could end up good, and in the end we were lucky that there were still a few fences behind us, and yeah, I think it's an honor to win here the final of the Nations Cup, and I think we've worked for this whole year around, and it's nice to take the cup back to Belgium again.
As the display of top-class sport turned into an evening of partying, the Nations Cup final concluded for another year, and the Equestrian World's attention now turns to the indoor World Cup season.